Hi folks, okay, I want to get this started, but first I'm going to give a shout out to my Instagram buddies, Chris Nace, No Mama's Distro, the Bigfoot Film Appreciation page, and oh god, I forgot, collection, Merits of Sin, thanks guys, and I'm going to take a shot, so a little hungover today. So I spent my morning reading, and I read KOSHÇHEI the Deathless. So that Mike Mignola cover in. So yeah, I bought like 1, 3, and like 5, I think. So I needed 2, 4, and 6, and I don't know why. I'll buy like some junk, and then like I put off buying these comics, and I'm glad I finally did because I read them. They were great. These are fantastic, especially the Mike Mignola covers. His art is just so original and awesome, and I would love like if he drew the inside art. But you get Ben Stenbeck, who is just, man, I think he's just become, man, I would say top 5 new artists that I've discovered in the last 10 years. I discovered him in Baltimore, the Baltimore series, and at first I was just kind of plain, like there's nothing, it's not flashy, it's not like the style, there's really no style, but by the end of that first Baltimore, I was like, man, he draws like giant monster bats and zombies like perfectly. And if anything, he's gotten better, I think. So I read all these, and I wrote down like, okay, so KOSHÇHEI, I guess that's how you say it. He in the first issue, he's in hell, and he's talking to Hellboy. And he actually like, I don't know if he killed Hellboy or he messed Hellboy up really bad. So they meet in hell, and they're at an inn drinking, and it's just KOSHČHEI just telling how his whole story, and it's great. Like he was just a soldier. I don't know, back in the the night days, and he was a really good soldier. But like his fellow soldiers, they thought he was like a braggart, so they killed him. Or no, they beat him, like they caved in his skull almost, like left him in the forest. And this guy shows up, tells him if he'll serve him for 9 years, he'll like save his life. And he's okay, I'll do it. But it turns out this guy is a dragon, so he becomes his dragon servant. Then he's like a good servant, so he releases him, and the dragon gives him a shirt. Like he's like, as long as you wear this, you cannot be killed. So he becomes a great warrior. Like he catches the attention of this king who marries his daughter off to him. Then the daughter betrays him for the shirt, and they chop him up. And then the dragon finds him again. I think there's a dragon. And he puts them back together, and then that's kind of how KOSHČHEI the Deathless, that's his origin basically. And just from there, he just tells like his like ongoing war with the Baba Yaga and stuff he goes through. And check that out, that giant hawk like tearing that dude apart. So every once in a while, you'll go back to him and Hellboy in the inn. And I wrote down like my favorite part from each comic. So in the first issue, there's this, like when he's working for the dragon, there's a skeleton riding a bear. And the skeleton, he's like a little dude. He has a horn. And you see like, I think they're cats, or they're little demonic creatures. They look like cats though. And it's real small. It's not focused on it, but they're like playing cards, they're playing a little game of some sort. And also, it's the attention. Like, I wonder where that comes from. Is that Mignola who says, "Hey, draw little cats playing cards," or is that Stenbeck? The giant hawk tearing that dude's back off. That looked awesome. In the second issue, oh yeah, what is it? I think he has to kill Dragon. No, yeah, the Baba Yaga brings him back the second time, and she says like, you have to kill these dragons. Like, you got to destroy these dragon eggs, or they're gonna like hatch and they'll destroy man. So like, he's on a quest to find these dragon eggs, and she gives him a ball of yarn, and she's like, follow the ball of yarn, and you have to find a man that his mother was his father was a fish and his mother was a cow. And then they go through these woods where they meet this guy called the Leshy, and he protects all the creatures in his woods. And I thought that was cool. And he turns into like a bear with horns. In the third issue, like KOSHÇHEI is like, he's oh my god, he's like pissed. He's pissed because he got lied to by the Baba Yaga, and he god damn it, I just read it too. He's just like in seclusion in like some snowy mountains, and he's sitting like on the edge of a cliff, like a covering, and he has like a big chair, not a throne. There's a table, and there's a little cardinal, a little red bird, just hanging out with him. And yet he's like a masked, like he's like a sorcerer now, and then he's got like a little imp, like a gremlin kind of as his little servant. He looks cool. Then he brings this girl back to life, and he marries her corpse. She's like a zombie. In the fourth issue, yeah, he's like sleeping with this girl. Like, she's an evil witch, but it's the Baba Yaga. She disguised herself as someone else, and they're sleeping out on a field. And this little frog, another winged creature, this little winged frog, like hops up to KOSHÇHEI, and he's like, "Psst, hey, KOSHÇHEI, wake up." He's like, "I like you," and he tells him that he's sleeping with the Baba Yaga, and the Baba Yaga wakes up, and she's like, "Damn you, damn you, Gorkov." And I was like, she knows who this little frog is, and the frog like flies away, and he's like, "Help!" And I was like, it's just those little moments with these little creatures, like they seem to like little animals a lot in this. Or I think Mike Mignola really likes, like, because the Baba Yaga, like, her daughter is a goose, and not like, it doesn't look like an evil goose or anything. It's just a goose, and a little frog, and okay. And then in the, let's see, the fifth issue, it gets pretty dark. Like, some really bad stuff happens, or KOSHČHEI has to do some bad stuff. And there's nothing really in particular, but it was still really good. The sixth issue, it's when like he fought Hellboy, and they're at a bar, and there's another little impish creature, and I think he even like, he tells Hellboy, he's like, "Hey, watch your back." Let me see if I can find it. Exactly what he tells him. This is going to be bad for you. Like, look at him. Actually, the sixth issue is, I would say it's a little anticlimactic. But, I mean, by this issue, I didn't care. I was so wrapped up in the story and the art. But yeah, look at Hellboy's sister. Oh, she looks so cool. Like, this could be, I mean, it doesn't have to be a movie. Look at KOSHČHEI and Hellboy's chilling. Awesome Mignola cover. Like, this doesn't have to be a movie or a series, but I was picturing KOSHÇHEI is like Drew McIntyre from the WWE could play him. But he has like he's got a Scottish accent, but I mean, I wouldn't care, but because he kind of looks like him. But I mean, it probably will never be. But that's what I thought, and I just really enjoyed it. Yeah, again, Ben Stenbeck's art is just perfect for like gothic horror, ghosts, zombies, little creatures. Dude, you know what? I just realized he kind of reminds me a little of Timothy Truman, a little. But yeah, he's just perfect for. He could probably do like a badass Conan, Call, Warlord. I would love to see any like the barbarians I like. Even like Claw. But yeah, I'm really glad I read these. This is like a mix just of action, horror, fantasy, and it's just perfect. This is one comic I'm gonna go back to and reread, or just flip through it all the time. If there's a collection, I'll buy it, and if you have any interest, oh yeah, just Mignola is so good at creating characters. I mean, you got Hellboy, like I've already said before, Hellboy, Abraham Sapien, Lobster Johnson, and now KOSHÇHEI is. I was like, this dude's great. Now I like him. I'll put him up there with like Nexus and Badger, and that's all I can think of actually. But yeah, if they're not, you can still get the issues. They're not that expensive. I got them from mycomicshop.com, and that's about it. I got another shot, but and yeah, just check it out.